AI for real estate agents.
Yes, we have Halo. You text it text back, it builds websites. But these are really over 30 different individual employees that are working for you on the back end that you can get real-time feedback from. But it's also looking at this as these are your advisors, your consultants. They're trained to do specific tasks. So I'm going to share with you guys one of the texts that I believe everybody here should do with their website that will get you real-time feedback. One of my favorite parts about this program is now when I tell you guys like, hey, let's do this training, you just have to text it. It's no longer like log in somewhere, try to remember this or that. So as we're building our sites, we're editing it. It comes out of the box and it's optimized for AEO, GEO, SEO, right? And then we ask it to do all these edits. So I feel like this is a text that I would like everybody here to send to your Halo assistant. Because remember, you have employees on the back end that are optimized for AEO, GEO, and SEO. That is answer engine optimization, generative engine optimization, and search engine optimization. So let's put these employees to work. So if you text it, hey, run an AEO, GEO, SEO audit on my site and break down what I can do to improve it. I was talking to Chad Montgomery last night and he put this in there and it sent him this big breakdown. And then it's like, want me to improve these things for you? And he just said, yeah. And it went in there and it kind of revamped parts of his site. It started to add, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But then it goes in and it starts to add this for you as well. I think this is just, for me, it really started opening my mind to like, it's not just about the tasks that it can perform. It's using the employees as advisors, as people who can go into there, run some audits on your site, and then give you real-time feedback. So Chad already had some of these things on here, but what he didn't have is it said, hey, you're talking about neighborhoods on here, but you don't provide enough information to really start to be found by these certain neighborhoods. So before it was just McKinney and it talked about this, but then he sent that text and it's like, you should really have some guides on some of these neighborhoods. And then what it did is it built out an entire page and built an entire neighborhood guide that answers questions, where to live, the lifestyle, the scene. So it started to go more in depth. Instead of just having this, it added a full guide for each one of these. And these are actual pictures of the area, which I thought was pretty cool. Of just going in there and it's like, even after it creates it, then stepping back and saying, all right, how can I make this even better? How can I make myself even more findable?
I got a little tip for you guys, and I found that a couple of days ago. Have you ever, you guys could go into AnswerThePublic.com and put in your website, the one you have now. And what it's going to do is basically see what your website, what you're talking about, and then tie it to what people are researching. And then what I did, I gave it to Halo. I said, hey, Halo, I want you to write it in my tone with my experiences within the neighborhood. So personalize it to my experiences based on this article. And I kind of rewrote the whole thing. So now it got personalized because I'm in it, not just like a generic article that's, just pulled up. And I found it really, really, really interesting because it really, when you put in your website, it really breaks down what's already in there.
Yeah.
And it gives you keywords and what people are asking for in your area, which makes it even easier.
This is pretty gangster. This is Rob Cole's website here. So Rob took this.
Yeah, and so too, guys, this is a no tidbit for you guys, all you guys. See that banner that you guys see there right there? The open house banner?
Oh, yeah, right here.
So that's a smart update. So every Thursday that gets run and automatically all the open houses, that banner will stay out throughout the whole entire website. So every Thursday it runs it for each one of the neighborhoods and it puts it on there automatically.
So you told Halo to update that?
Yes. What I asked it to do, I said, and this started last week, I said, look, on Thursdays, I want you to put this, it's called a sticky banner, the way Halo gave it to me. I said, I want you to put this banner, put the dates, and I provided the links that are universal links I said, every Thursday, you're going to put this up with all the open houses for each one of these neighborhoods. And it became a smart update. And then on Monday, I told it, I said, remove this banner on Monday and replace it with the weekly digest on Monday and leave that on until Thursday. And then Thursday, it puts the open house one again with the new links automatically. It just does it on its own.
You see what I'm saying? When people do things that I'm like, that wouldn't have crossed my mind, but Rob's out here just breaking the mold, doing stuff.
It's AI. It's working for you. We'll see what it can do. See what it can't do. So all you got to do is ask.
And here's the thing, family. When he's saying smart updates, it's you don't have to think about it like, well, how do I do smart updates? You just text it what you want it to do on the day of the week and make it consistent, right? Right, Rob? You didn't like have to go in somewhere, go tell it to do something, set it up. You just have to advise it. And again, family, like what I wanted to do on this call today, based on us texting it, asking it to do research, asking it to go here, and it fits right in line with what Rob is saying, is this is your employee. If you tell it to do this every single Monday, it will not sleep. It will not miss one. It won't be sick and can't do a Monday. It will do the update for you every Monday.
Oh, you see that? That's a local business, right? So what I told it to do, I said, every Monday, I need you with the weekly digest, pick a business within this neighborhood and spotlight it. Let it be the business of the week.
Bro.
So this will stay on for, because there's so many businesses around me, so I can pick anything, but it just does it randomly, right? It'll put it on there, add it to the weekly digest. So now what I can do, I could actually go engage with the business directly and say, hey, I'm spotlighting you this week. Social media, hey, any specials you got? What do you got going on? Blah, 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 whatever. And it does this every single week. And this is a smart update. I don't choose it. I go, just tell me who we're choosing this week. And he just puts it on there. I don't have to ask it what it is and then go from there. That's another smart update.
I would say that is a smart update here, Rob.
So now you're engaging with the community, in whatever way you want,
Yeah.
All that you guys see there, I don't do any of that. I double check it to make sure the address is right and so forth and so on. Click on the links. And then here, if you click on that, if someone were to go, hey, one of the businesses, they would click on there. They're, hey, can I be a featured business this week? They request it. Anyways, that's my update. For me, when I think about sites, and I said this, and I think when I first came to the first meeting here, I think community sites are more effective than personalized sites because people don't come to your sites for IDX. I mean, if you have it, great, but they go to Zillow for that. They go to Redfin for all that. They want to know who knows the neighborhood, who's there, who has insight, who's there, man, who's ingrained.
Let's have this conversation for a second, family, because Rob, you said it very eloquently too, and I just want to reiterate this for everybody here. If you think your IDX site is going to compete with Zillow, you have another thing coming.
100%.
Right? Like, it's the consumers know if they are going to search for homes, what are they going to go to?
Absolutely.
Right? Mm-hmm. They're going to go to Zillow. So I'm not saying get rid of your IDX site, right? Like as you're seeing, there are ways to utilize it within your site. But if you're looking to drive traffic somewhere, don't look to compete with Zillow. Look to dominate a specific niche inside of your community that people are actively searching and own that space. And that's exactly what we're doing here with Halo.
As we move forward with AI and how people are searching, I mean, it's anyone can find properties anywhere. I mean, that's the easy thing to do. They're everywhere. I mean, that's not the hard part. The question is, who knows how to open that door? Yeah. Who knows about that door? Absolutely. And to me, that should be really the focus, not anything else. I don't want to compete with Zillow. I mean, and Zillow is not a person. Zillow is an entity. I'm a person. So if I could be let's say like on my site says the curator. If I could be the curator of your needs within this neighborhood, let me try to help you do that. And real estate will become secondary because it'll just be something that just kind of falls in my hand just because I gave them other information that they were looking for. That's my perspective.
And Lisa, it's absolutely yours are okay to link to search. Like, I'm not saying get rid of the IDX or get rid of their school options, right? So you don't want to get rid of it, but it's not the main goal of what this is, nor should it be the main goal. And I'll say, this is why I love the Halo stuff, guys. I love Lisa. She's like, hey, I already updated both of my sites with Rob's suggestions. It's literally a text away. Oh, I really like that. And you just text it. Hey, go do this to mine. So I freaking love that.
If you're a real estate agent and don't want to get left behind with all of these AI updates, guys, you're in the right place because we created the world's very first AI certified agent. We have an entire AI institute dedicated to the real estate industry. We have a top custom GPT in the Chat GPT store just for the real estate industry. All you got to do is check out some of the links in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And if you're still here, go ahead and check out one of the other videos that we just shot.